Hello and welcome, and today you join us for a boozy tour special where we're creating our brand new Christmas cocktail which we have dubbed Holidays Are Rumm'in. For this we've got some main ingredients. First of all, we've got our Harrogate Tipple honey rum, which if you haven't tried it already is absolutely delicious. We have our Tripple Sec, we've got some maple syrup, we've got some orange, we've got some cinnamon, and we have some brown sugar as well. Now to do this, first of all we're going to want to get a pan on the go, apply some heat to that one, and on a nice low simmer we're going to add 1.5 parts of the Harrogate Tipple honey rum. Then we're going to want to apply half a part of Tripple Sec, which is essentially an orange-based liqueur. And then a full dollop, or one measure, 25 mils of maple syrup. This is enough for 2 to 3 cocktails, depending on how strong and sweet you like yours. Whilst we're doing this, we're going to cut off a slice of our orange. Add some fresh orange juice into there. There we go. We're also going to want to apply 2 cubes of brown sugar and just a sprinkle or a pinch of cinnamon. As the heat gets there, that brown sugar is going to start melting down. We're going to leave that to do its thing for just a moment or so. Whilst this is happening, we're going to want to apply a cinnamon rim to the top of our champagne glasses. Take a brush of salt, get some water on there, and we're going to want to apply that just to the top of the glass itself. We're doing this so it leaves a little bit of absorbent liquid for our cinnamon to stick to. That should be about enough. And that's just about perfect. Now it doesn't look like a huge amount, but you don't want that cinnamon to be overpowering as you sip into it. As you can see, that our mixture is already starting to do its thing. That sugar is melting down quite nicely. We'll give it a little bit of assistance, as it were. You might have also heard me refer to this as an Xmas-based cocktail. A lot of us have a bit of a stigma about the term Xmas, very 21st century, very millennial thing. But in actual fact, it's been referred to Xmas as far back as the 1100s. The old Greek letter for he was the letter X, and going back as far as the 1500s, Christmas has been written down as Xmas. I'll put some examples on the screen underneath as I'm saying this. So, although it seems like a modern thing, it's actually got a little bit of history to it. Now this is doing really nicely. We want that brown sugar to be nice and melted into the centre there. Now you can see the syrup is nicely melted down. It's got a really lovely consistency to it. We're going to place this into a glass. Preferably we want to place this into the fridge for about 24 hours or so. A couple of hours will do though if we are short on time. So I'll see you tomorrow. As it happens, here's some that we prepared earlier on in the day and is ready to go. So, to do this, we're going to be using our Andre Clouet champagne. Now, you can use any champagne or Prosecco or Cava, but this is the base that we're using. It's the same one that I use on the boozy tour that Amanda at Hales Bar very kindly hosts us for. It's one of the Grand Reserve champagnes from one of the Grand Cru vineyards. So this is one of the 17 best villages within the whole of Champagne. Andre Clouet have been doing their thing since the 1740s, and they've got really good at it. This is a Brut champagne, so that means it's on the drier end of champagnes, but it's got lots of overripe pears and fruits and apricots, give it a real fruitiness. And those fruity flavours are going to really help to complement the sweeter syrups and the maple that we've got going in our cocktail itself. For anyone that hasn't opened a bottle of champagne before, each one of these metal tabs has exactly 6 twists to it, and I would highly recommend keeping your thumb over the top of the cork. My dad had a scar on his top lip when he once forgot about the laws of physics. Now, if you work in a bar or something like that and you just want to make loads of money, you're going to want to pop that cork off. Psychologists have proven that by hearing a popping cork, not only are you more likely to spend more on each drink, but you're more likely to drink more as well. However, I feel like we're in classier company this evening, so tilting that cork back and twisting the bottle itself whilst turning it round, you want to aim for, as the household manager at Buckingham Palace once told me, a duchess breaking wind. Something like that. Taking your sugar-rimmed cinnamon rim glass. We'll fill this up to about 2/3 full or so. It's at this point we want to apply our syrup as well. Now this is very much to taste, so I would recommend about a shot or so. And pay yourself a nice orange for garnish as well. And with that, I'd like to wish you a very happy Christmas, a happy New Year, and responsible drinking. Cheers. Jesus was probably born around the 1100. No, I've confused myself now.
Don't go into Jesus.
Don't go into Jesus. Ignore Jesus.
Basically.
Okay, let's try
Take
that
the Jesus
again.
out of Christmas.
Take the Jesus. Take the Jesus out of Christmas. We definitely shouldn't have experimented doing these cocktails on the same day that we're going to film it.
I'm fine.
You're fine. Moving swiftly on. So, right, take two. Hello and welcome. Today you join us to make our special, brand new Christmas-based cocktail called Holiday. Let's try that again. Hello and welcome. Today you join us on the Boozy Tour special for our brand new holiday-based... flippin' what's it? Nora. It's got a lot of fruitiness. You've got some pears and overripe preachers. So preachers.
I said take the Christ out of Christmas.
Peaches, and that's going to add a little bit of fruitiness to it. We're going to fill this up to about 2/3 or so. And then we're quite simply going to add our syrup. But before we do that, we're going to add the cinnamon rim to it. This is why we rehearse.